Hey everyone, it's me Peter. Today I will share to all of you the top 10 most useful and functional tweaks on Cydia. The first tweak is called Toucher. This lets me use the TouchID sensor to perform actions without pressing the home button. By tapping and holding on to the TouchID sensor, I can unlock the phone from sleep mode. When I'm in an app, I can just tap on the TouchID sensor to go back to the home screen. I can also go back to the previous app that I opened by holding on to the TouchID sensor. As you can see, this works flawlessly. You can also take a screenshot by tapping the TouchID sensor 3 times. This is great if you cannot use your other hand to press on the power button or the home button. There are other actions to choose from within the tweak settings. Next one is called Activator. This tweak lets you use gestures to activate actions. For example, if I double press on the power button, it will open up the camera. This is convenient if you want to take a quick picture. I find this more useful than waking your phone up and swiping on the screen just to get to the camera. Another example is I can activate reachability by sliding down to the bottom of the screen. Now I don't have to double tap on the home button. There are other gestures available that you can use within the settings. You just saw the next tweak. It's called Custom Reachability. This tweak lets you choose another app to occupy the empty space in the reachability view for split screen multitasking. So for example, I can watch YouTube videos while reading through my Twitter timeline. I use this tweak on a daily basis and I really like it. I can also adjust the size of the apps I'm using in case you need more space for one app. Again, this is called Custom Reachability. Next tweak is called Gorgon. This tweak allows landscape rotation of apps, as well as adds the split view and slide over features like in the newer iPads. You can also adjust the size of the windows. Just like the previous tweak I talked about, I also use this a lot throughout the day. You can swipe down here to change apps. Again, this is an awesome multitasking tweak. The next tweak that I have here is called Tage. If I swipe up from the bottom left, I can go to the app switcher. There's no need to double press on the home button anymore. Next, if I swipe up from the bottom right, it closes the app and then takes me back to the home screen. Lastly, if I swipe on the bottom left side, it will take me to the previous application. And if I swipe on the bottom right side, it takes me back to the app I was on. This is a really nice tweak to have on your iPhone. Next one is called Flip Control Center. This lets me customize the toggles and app shortcuts in the control center. You can set the number of toggles on the top row or the number of shortcuts on the bottom row. You can also add more toggles and shortcuts as well as reorder them to your preference. This is a very simple tweak but really effective. Next tweak is called Multi-Icon Mover Plus. This tweak lets me move multiple icons at once. Just tap and hold on to any icon until it's in wiggle mode. Next, tap on the icons you want to move, then go to the page or folder where you want to move them, and then press the home button. And that's it. I always like to have one home screen with all my frequently used apps, and one folder to keep the other apps that I don't use a lot. The default iOS folder is very small and only shows 9 apps per page. With full folder 9, you can set the number of rows and columns inside the folder, therefore maximizing the space and number of apps you can get to. Next one is called XKey. This tweak simply adds an extra row of number keys on the top of the keyboard. I hate switching between the alphabet and the numerical keyboard. With this tweak, I no longer have to switch since the number keys are already available. Last but not the least is called Power Tap. By tapping on the circular knob, it allows me to toggle the power down bar through different settings, such as reboot, respring, and safe mode. So there you go. Those are the essential tweaks that I think you need to get if you just jailbroken your iPhone or if you just want to make your iPhone perform better. So that's it for me. Thanks for watching and have a great day.